face against the keyboard to try to make this work. Still trying to figure out exactly how I'm supposed to manage the UI flow here. I want to know. No, this doesn't have it. Because what I found out was happening is that I was opening a screen and then instantly closing it because both the screen that I was coming from and going to were subscribed at the same time, and then they would get assigned, which was not great. What is this? Take care of this. That binds the match. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I'm supposed to be using this. It's really confusing me. I was trying to do this action map disabled thing. That only really works if I make a new one of these, I guess. Per screen. Like every single screen would have to have one. Which I guess isn't the worst. Even still though, it's got some weird things. Oh,
Dan Jarrett just traded with 4 viewers.
hey Dan Jarrett. At least that's how the auto speak said your name, so I hope that's how you doing. Ah, there's a full box from there. How you guys doing? Van Jerp, are you or Dan Jerp? Sorry, do you also do Godot stuff, or do you Unity stuff as well? I assume you're a game dev of some sort. Greetings, thank you. If you don't know what I'm doing, I am making a game. Is this game? Should probably already have a link open, but my game's a little borked right now. I'm rejigging my inputs, so you know, to accept a Steam page explanation. But essentially, there's these little doors, and you have to do the Morse code by tapping the mouse to open said doors.
Dan Jarrett just followed.
And then you also have to listen to Morse code where there's these chests that they beep at you, and then they'll beep the Morse code, and you have to listen to whatever the Morse code is and type in what you hear, and then you'll open the chest. All that while there's some, you know, scary monsters chasing you and trying to kill you. Working on your first game. Sweet. That's awesome. Marketing is, I mean, it's what it is. I did not apply to the pitch a game thing. You keep telling me about these interesting things. I did apply to both of the things you said to me. I think I did at least. It's all a haze. It's really early in the morning. I just woke up like half an hour ago. But let's do a Google search of whatever this is. Pitch a game on X. Is this just like a hashtag that you post about on X? Is that what this is? Some interesting visuals. Yeah, Dan, I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning, so I can do this. They boost the post with all their viewers. Do it now. Yeah, I guess I can make a post. Am I signed in here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh no, it is. Okay. So you basically just do pitch a game, and then that. Okay. Okay. I can write that. Let's do it live. So basically, I just grab my screen trailer again. That's probably the best thing, right? Videos always make people like you more. I've told. Oh god, though, which is the trailer? Which is the right one? I guess whichever one was edited last. That would probably be the one. Let's just edit it. Let's just make sure that I'm actually looking at the right one. No, this is not the right one. Because I dithered it. Oh, where did I put that one though? Oh god. Is it in downloads? Dithered trailer. Here we go. So the story is I originally filmed this trailer before I changed my art style. And so then what I did is I took this trailer, I put it into Unity, and then screen recorded the trailer playing in Unity with the effect. So that it would look more like the game does now. It's not perfect, but it made me not have to redo my trailer. So, value for effort, it was definitely there. Otherwise, I'd have to like take screen recordings of all these again, in the new art style, and that would have killed me. I nearly died the first time, like inside, not like physically, but like mentally. I was not happy when I was making this trailer. So this is the one. Portals look horrible though. It's unfortunate, but it's kind of what it is. Evil face. Yeah, no, okay. Is it now? I don't understand. I like do nothing to this monitor, this cable, and one day it's super loud, and the next day it's just like peaking like crazy. Hello. I'm now in the yellows. Hello. That seems a bit better. I don't know what. It's weird. I was playing like 2 music tracks though, so I kind of understand why I'm a little loud. Yeah, so grab this one. So this is my downloads. Of all places. Dither trailer. Okay. Keep the tab open. Okay. So pitch. What was the hashtag? I should have just like duplicate. I'll leave this one and then just go back. I think that's a little cheesy. Maybe not use and learn. To survive. What do you guys think of that? It's still uploading, so I have lots of time to change it. But let's look at what other people are saying. Enemies and skeletons. Okay. Well, I should say demo out. I would also post I'd post the stream link in the description. I'd like the first comment. So I should go demo available. See if I have enough to write this. Link in first comment. There we go. And what else do people do? There's little pictures. I don't know if I can. I have a lot of people that are doing the emoji thing, eh? Ah, just like a thing that people are doing, eh? Interesting. Okay. I don't know. I think this is fine. You guys got any critiques of grammar or anything before I post this and embarrass myself to the whole world because I failed to spell like a very simple word or like missed a letter somewhere? Because I would totally do that and just fall on my face that way. What is my one notification? Why? I don't know. I don't care about you. All right. You'll be fine, fan. Is that spelling mistake intentional? Wow, it takes forever to upload. Okay, well, we'll just put that to the side, and then I can contemplate, you know, being really sad with this, while I wait for that to upload. Thank you again. Oh, hopefully, hopefully my stream doesn't crash because it's trying to upload this trailer and it's taking all my bandwidth. But it seems like I'm maybe a little unstable. I'm unstable, guys. Going loco. Going crazy. Hopefully it won't last too much longer. We'll get the upload done and then it'll be done. Fine. I wish my internet was better, but I live in Canada. We're supposedly a third world country when it comes to internet speeds. So, UI screen. I need to figure out a way that I can nicely action map here. Properly. So I think one way is that I could actually make this null for most screens. And then maybe you live in the part of Canada that likes internet. I don't know. It's so expensive though. Full box. Okay. I don't know if Karasest told me this story. Well, it's not really a story, but it's just a fact. In Finland, where they live, they pay like $5 for internet, and I think it's like, is it a gigabit that you get? Like gigabit speeds for $5 a month. Yeah, I think you're on the other side of Canada though, full box. But yeah, we are maple syrup brothers. You're just more maple syrupy of a brother than me, because we don't have that many maple trees over here. We're just mountains and pine trees, basically. My internet is really good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all those government institutions getting in the way. All right. Okay. So what I want to do, I'm gonna try this one more time. So I'm gonna go action map dot disable, not dispose, disable. So basically every screen that actually has to have button key presses, I'm gonna have set up as an action map here. On pop, on leave. So on pop, I would disable it as well, and then I would on push. I would, after I set myself enabled, I would enable it, maybe. And then there's another one though on return. I think. And then, all right, I gotta go this. So otherwise it could be null and then it would crash my game. And it would be not very good. No, 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 we don't want crashes. Crashes are bad. Yeah, the amount of control so the certain monopolies have in Canada is kind of crazy. But I won't get too ranty today. So then, okay, so then this was input manager. Input manager dot input UI dot. So, all right, I need to actually make a pause UI here. Okay. I'm still not quite understanding like what the ideal way of working with this system is. Yeah, no, because like the annoying thing is if I switch back and forth here, so I have to cancel, and that means I really can't change this binding because then I'd also have to change this binding. That's what I'm kind of confused. Oh, you did? Okay, 1 second. Discord always ends up being over here, and I'm always fearful I'm gonna like out somebody because I have open link. Post. I didn't even read it. You could have just said something crazy and I would have just repeated it, but I'm trusting you. Best employee of the block shop? Damn. Damn. Alright. Well, it's been uploaded. Has this been... It's uploaded. Alright. Okay. One more. Did you know getting scared is a great way to learn Morse code? In SOS Forgotten, should I like... do that? Or is that like... Also, should I do but beware of scary monsters or just the end of beware of scary monsters? Is there like a scary monster emote? Not exactly. I mean, like have this. All the cool kids were using emotes, so maybe I should too. I could. Yeah, go enjoy your coffee. I'll see you later, man. Just like this is better as like a one line. Probably don't need that though. You think I don't even need the SOS part because I have the little emote? I could go just, but I don't know, I might have to be lost on people. I like maybe more because this is kind of redundant. Because I'm talking about this up here, and then I'm talking about it right here. Uses Morse code as the main mechanic to navigate. No, I got too many words. Can I just undo for a second? Yeah, I think it's good enough. It'll probably get me maybe one wish list if I'm lucky. So, yeah, let's just post it, and then what can I add? Add another post. Okay. Okay, sweet. Oh, that's how you actually... So that's how people do threads. I never knew that. I finally figured out how people do threads. I thought they were literally just like copy and pasting like madmen just to like make it all work. But there you go. Okay, post all. Wait. This is like an actual comment on it, right? Or how does this work? Because this is part of the thread. I wish I knew how Twitter worked. Okay, it is there. Sweet. Cool. Alright, I didn't F up. Here we go. Copy. How do I share this? This. Share? Copy link. There we go. I did it, guys. Okay. I was supposed to post this. There you go. Alrighty. I think I finally figured it out. Finally figured it out. Should I do that too? Why not? Okay. Okay, so back to this whole conundrum. Back to Unity UI stuff. I want to see like a Unity input system rebinding multiple maps. I figure out multiple interaction maps. I'm used to input systems that have a stack of action map equivalent objects. They take a precedent over the last. So for example, I might have a base map that says something like escape opens the main menu, and a layer, the player movement, which doesn't affect define escape. So escape gets passed through the base map, then I layer on the UI map that defines escape as closing UI. Okay. I would like this feature true. There are many times that I want to open an in-game menu with start escape. Then I want to happen the player is on foot, in a vehicle, in a conversation. I'm guessing you handle this action in code, or duplicating the action in each of the action maps. The duplication, though, causes problems for rebinding. Yeah, if I want a game to be able to treat the bind as the same bind in every action map, I'm guessing, again, you'd probably have to write some code to update the binding for all the action maps. Bill, yeah. Super high on the priority list, and one of the next things I've recently dug into the bit, and current thinking is to make 2 changes to the system. When a control triggers its change monitor, instead of directly firing the associated action, the system instead goes and looks for the most suitable action to fire from a given event. This will take precedence according to ordering of action maps, as well as individual actions in the maps into account, but also things such as binding control B needing to override to just B, or in case control and B are currently pressed. The system then triggers the action and afterwards checks if consumed the input. If not, it takes the most suitable action and it does the same on. Okay. The system will automatically take layering of action maps into. Will shift B preempting input of the other bindings. At the same time, it would allow action callbacks to dynamically decide whether. Alright, I haven't actually gone and tried implementing this. Okay. When did he actually get the? Then higher priority actions will prevent inputs from reaching. Okay. So did he actually get this? Cannot preempt each other's input, meaning that if you're using a button with one modifier and a button with 2 modifier comes from it, it still fires the underlying unmodified action when firing the modified action, for example. Yeah, then you can't do the button. If the player presses the left or right triggers, it's going to fire, sprint, and again, you can't fix this by implementing custom logic, but is a limitation very limiting to the utility of modifier composites. How long ago was this? This is 2020, okay. So previewed. Still dreams. Still dreaming. The dream never ends. Unless you want your event to prioritize a binding. Afternoon. It's 2024. Keep dreaming. God damn it. So I know there was this pass through. What does pass through do? I swear I'm gonna be doing this for like 5 days because like it's just it's so finaglies with this Unity new input system pass through. Okay, so what does pass through do? Yeah. Using the action editor. Okay, so you can input them. You can embed input actions and input action maps as fields directly inside your mono behavior components. To add or remove action or binding. Alt key. Is that how they want you to do this? And then create and configure actions. This also works as runtime. Alright, yeah, okay. I don't know why you'd ever do that though. Action maps, yeah. When you enable an action, resolves its bindings unless it's done so already, yeah. Can't change certain aspects of the configuration. This is just all about callbacks. I don't really care about that. Pulling actions, yeah, reading it, yeah, I know about that. Okay, action types. This is what I want to pass through. Okay. Pass-through actions bypass the disambiguation process described above for value actions and don't use the concept of a specific control driving the action. Instead, any change to any bound control triggers a callback with the control's value. This is useful when you want to process all input from a set of controls. So let's just read this. Type actions continuously monitor all controls which they're bound to the action, and then choose one of the most actuated to be the control driving the action, and reports the values for the control in callbacks. If a different bound control actuated more, then that control becomes the active control. Yeah. Disambiguation. It's useful if you want to allow different controls to control an action in game, but only take input from one control at a time. Oh, and so then this one. Don't use a concept. Instead, that any change to any bound control triggers a troll. Okay, I see. This is very similar to value. Don't perform an initial state check like value actions do. Yeah. Every time they're pressed, the initial checks. Yeah. Okay. So I'm even more confused kind of now, but let's just write this for basic UI for now. If I instead had for pause menu, we'll make this for pause menu, and we'll try to see if this actually works. So public, and then instead I went like input actions dot bind action, and went let's say cancel. All right, and then just link that all up. Shouldn't even need this. Okay, so now I compile that. This whole layering action maps is definitely confusing me. Like, there should be some sort of priority or something like that, you would think. So let's just go to pause menu. Yeah, now it has an input actions field. So does this mean you can just add a new action? Yeah. And if I go, do I have a, no, okay, so I can just go void on enable. Enable. Okay. In reality, this isn't too much different though than just having a map in here that would be my pause menu map or something. Probably would function the exact same. But so weird. Condition item data. Or do item tables have conditions or something? Interesting. It's weird that it was taking so long. Anyways, okay, so that does work. Of course. Wait. We're still doing this? Is that why? No, that can't have been why. That can't have been. I was wondering, like, I mean, it's not doing it now, so it probably wasn't, but it wouldn't have been. It should be doing this one to pop it. But it had another one, so it's quite possible that it was doing that one. And this wasn't working? Or maybe they were both working? Although, if they're both working, I think HUD would have got popped. Yeah. It's just... little recompile check here. I'll look at what this thing gives me. Yeah. It'd be fantastic if in something in this information here, I could take that and say, hey, don't do anything else. That would have been amazing. What I'm probably going to have to do is just set it up so that a lot of the UI stuff probably won't need to be rebound. Like that's just, you deal with it, right? The only thing that really needs to be rebound by the player is the player inputs, and those are separate and those don't matter in the same way. Although to some extent you're still like, why can't I rebind I for inventory, right? I don't know, somebody might ask, but it's because this does do this, okay. I do want to check, yeah, so what I want to basically is both of these. So basically if to screen action map equals my action map, or I guess it does not equal it, then I will disable it. And I guess also on, no, even if I hide, I probably don't want to be doing actions for the below one, yeah. And then basically the same thing here, because I assume I don't need to re-enable it. So if it's so it'd just be like this, right? Although wait, actually, so on return, return is after something else pops, and it'll always pop. Disable there. So actually probably do need to always enable here. This is gonna kill me. Just inside. So this just really just saves me from disabling. The push doesn't necessarily know what's going to happen, but I think the calling it enable when it's already enabled probably isn't that bad. And I just need to create an action map for every single screen and then handle this stuff there, I guess. Screen manager, input. So yeah, I need to implement that, and then I'll in every screen and kind of subscribe to their inputs, I guess. Kind of how it's supposed to work. So let's just do that, I guess, for pause menu. So I need to make, basically I would duplicate this. And I would go pause menu. I have to save that asset, and I would have to recompile, but I would basically go, and then this should now say pause menu, right? And I should be able to go action map, find action, cancel, and do that. I can actually do it better some way if you just go like this and then do the performed. Like you could do cancel and it wouldn't have to do a lookup, but then this also allows me to switch it. So I don't know which I like better. I think I'm just gonna leave it with that and continue on my merry way, because I got enough things to deal with as is without having to deal with the rest of it. Yeah. Definitely didn't want to make this easy. Very annoying. Okay, so let's go, I guess, screen by screen now. I gotta make it one for every single one of these screens. Okay, so I already have HUD. Terminal screen. So let's duplicate this. Terminal. Actually, delete. Duplicate this one. Terminal screen. Delete those. I guess I could rename this to be closed terminal. And then save that asset. Let me go check. Terminal screen. And then I do have up arrow and down arrow. Okay, so I do want to implement those. I guess I can do the first part first. Override action map equals input manager dot input UI dot terminal screen, and then looking at this stuff here. Wake, destroy. Okay. Just want to check. I don't know if I've tried this, but override. I have this initialize method. And it would be nice to just put those things in the initialize method, but we'll see. I think I put input manager before screen manager now. So that should be okay to do this, I think. We'll go input manager dot input UI. Oh no, actually no. Again, action map. And action. What is it? Perform? Yeah. Plus equals. This right? Yeah, okay. Then circle at the end of there. This will just pop. So you should do. And then no, didn't want to enable that. I wanted to go here, and then we go close terminal. I think is what I called it. Close terminal. Okay. So those will pop it, and then I need to add another one. Up history, and then down history. And we go, this is up arrow, this is down arrow. There we go. Cancel, close terminal, and then action map. Up history. Guess I gotta write this properly. So that will do whatever I had in here. Okay. Let's see if just all those are acting nicely. Nope. Okay, so initialize. assistant. Manager here. Yeah, input manager comes before screen manager. Cat action map at 11. So it should be created at runtime. And when I create this, it should immediately have a value for terminal screen. So I'm very confused why that's null. Unless screen manager, you're doing this in a knit, right? No, frick, your init also gets called in awake. Yeah. How do I get around that then? Do I have... I wonder if I should make like a... just a splash screen type thing that just covers up everything until persistent manager is like enabled. And it's not like a screen, but it's just something else. It might be a way to get around it. So otherwise you get some weird things. I think when I was not doing an awake, I'd get some other weird things where I think certain things were trying to push a screen or know about a screen, and that was not great. Right.
Which one was this? Same thing? Give a count, yeah. I could actually, I guess. I would have to reconfigure how this works, but I guess I could just, yeah, I could comment that out. Yeah, it's just been such a headache to manage. It's having me question if it's even worth it. Like, oh, it lets me rebind at the cost of my sanity. Sure. So that's worth it. I mean, it does allow the controller support better later on, but I don't know why my other screen just like works out now, which I'm not a huge fan of. Not a great first look. Just check that out for a second. So it's saying in dialogues. There's a dialogue part. It has a dialogue option that has a condition. That condition, I don't think I even have. I don't have an option specified. In any of these. So I'm kind of confused where it's... It seems like OR conditions can reference another OR condition. Well, I guess that is technically true. I just list this out right. So a condition can have an OR condition, and the OR conditions can then branch out and have another OR condition, right? Now in practice, it's never going to do that, but I don't even know why it's giving me that warning because none of these actually do that 10 times though. Grant item only. Thanks. Yeah, we'll just leave that for now. Thing I wanted to check is terminal screen. The fuck? Why am I getting invalid offer? What? Option while Xing. Oh, you motherfuckers. Don't tell me you can't disable a input thing while you're performing it. That'd be the stupidest fucking shit. Oh my god. I hate this so much. I think it's not liking that I'm trying to disable this. Let's go check. At pop, yeah. Well, it's 74 actually. And stack empty. Oh yeah, somehow like let's just reload. No, okay, so that's what is flipping happening? Okay, so yeah, it's popping itself as soon as it fucking opens, because that's what you do. You enable yourself, and then you decide that I'm already pressing this button, I guess, and then it's now performed this frame. And then it does it again. Because I guess it was never properly disabled or something. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go the route of instead of having so I could actually just make a serialized reference. The thing is, like, and then just have it on the actual screen itself, and then I do all these things on the screen itself, and then do that. But the annoying thing is, you can't rebind them. Like, then it's just like, why did I bother doing this to begin with? Because now I can't, like, rebind you. I mean, I can, like, go in here and I can add more things personally, but, like, the player itself can't, like, rebind all of this stuff. Which, at that point, why am I freaking doing any of this? Like, the only things that I'd want to really rebind are these things, but I'd have to rebind them in like 3 different freaking places. Or, I guess the other possible... The only other thing that I could try, that I'm gonna try, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna, I don't know, just make them separate, and you can't rebind your UI controls, because screw you, player. I don't care about you anymore. The idea would be to have one map. That's active, and then these things subscribe and unsubscribe when they get pushed. So the so fucking, like, it's so much work to just do that. I don't know why I would. Because the annoying things like these things, right? I'd actually have to cache a version of this so that I could unsubscribe when I get disabled. Basically, I think is what they're kind of asking you to do. I'm not even sure if that would fix it, because this thing is getting performed, and so when I go to my next screen, this could still get added to the stack of things that needs to be called, and then it would still call it. One second.
try this. Couldn't go, so I could just go in. So this each time I could just go action map. It doesn't actually, yeah, action map doesn't store this proper thing. Yeah, okay, so. Don't want to write this multiple times, so paste. No. Just getting a little bit too big. Actually, I don't even need to just do this and terminal screen. I don't need cancel. I just delete that crap and then I go add another binding. That's piece of cake. Yeah, both these close the terminal. That makes sense. Okay. So I'm just gonna do this in update. That's all I'm gonna do. It's gonna be an update. You can we'll see if this still has the same effect. It shouldn't, because I think update will be in a different frame. So hopefully it doesn't count as being performed this frame. Because it was performed last frame. By the time this update should happen. Logically. Alright. So, okay. That actually works. So screw your stupid subscribing shit. You can not, you can just not do that anymore. You just, no. Just no. Just no. Yeah. Then input actions, I'm not going to use you. Basically, just going update. I actually want to rename this to close. Yeah, I should just call this close too.
not like that over here, but still don't entirely understand how like I'm supposed to make some of these then rebindable, right? Because now I still have to have HUD, have these, but then these are also supposed to now have that to go back and forth between them. It just seems so weird that I'd only have like, oh, you can only rebind half your controls, right? Like, I guess, okay, so no, if I'm doing this though, I actually technically don't need different ones. I could put all of this in common, in a common UI folder, and then only disable that when I don't want any inputs. Right, I could actually go back to just having one level of maps, I think. Right, because I think I can have multiple enabled at the same time. I think that's possible. Does that make sense, though? I could have like a common layer. And then another one that's... like, I think I understand enough now to I could make things work. I just don't want to. I don't want to make it so that like the whole point of this was that I could support rebinding. And if I can't support rebinding, I might as well have not done this. So that's why I'm spending so much time thinking about this. Is that I need to figure out a way to make both of these things a reality. Now is definitely not the time to be provoking me with your silly, stupid things. Hey, helpless. I'm just regretting decisions, and I'm trying to integrate this new import system that Unity made. And I don't understand how they they want me to use this in a way that is easy to rebind. Because the whole selling thing that they had on this is, oh, it's easy to rebind. You can change things. You can have people change the inputs that you're using. You can have all these composite things, which is another benefit. But the main thing that I wanted to do is actually have rebindings. But if I have different contexts, like I have a HUD context that where you have all that list of just things you can do, but then I have to have a terminal screen that also has things you can do. I actually have to define certain different things. Like in terminal screen, the tab button, which is the terminal button, will close it. But in HUD screen, that's the open terminal. But then if someone wanted to change tab for terminal, they would have to change it in here, and I would also have to somehow know that this is going to be related to that. I've tried to find videos on it. So many of the videos that I've found are only going to be like, oh, this is how you listen to a button being pressed, right? Like it's not going to go into the depth of this complexity that I need it to. And so I'm just wasting my time listening to those type of videos. Runtime rebinding. Because you choose an action. It could be useful to know. It's not necessarily about knowledge. Like it's just like I'd have to build something that I can actually like swap these two and do it. It's just annoying. What I might say though is I'm just gonna screw rebinding. You're just gonna have a set control scheme. That's what you got. So F you if you want anything different. But I still open the door to controller support by doing this. And that's basically what I'm gonna do. I don't want to spend a month hooking up this more. If I come back to it later and I think about it, maybe I can figure out a better way to do it. But for now, I think this is probably the way I need to do it. So, all right, let's just go with that. Go with that mentality, and we'll just keep on plucking away. Now, store screen. Thanks for the encouragement. Oh, let's. Okay, so what does this one do? And update. Yeah, it just has this. So this could actually be a basic UI. I could see, so I just need to make sure that I actually enable it. Which I need to do here. A inventory screen. Okay, so yeah, I need to create another one for this. Just duplicate this. Yes. Actually, no. Delete. I'll just duplicate this one. I'm just having a think here. 1 second. So what if instead of doing I have basic UI. Say I need to rename some of these because what if I have a common one and I'll call this back. Terminal screen might still have a thing, but I could go basic UI. I have all these, and then in my input manager, where are you? Okay. So in this one where we disable both, we enable this, and we go And basically always enable basic UI. And then what I do is I go back to like something like store screen. Let's say null here. So this is only for an override, or like an additional action map. Maybe I'll. And basic, right? I should actually rename this to be like common. Again, this is gonna not like what I'm about to do here. Because everywhere I just wrote basic, it's not gonna, you need to be renamed to common, but okay. So what I should do is I'm just gonna sneakily write a public basic UI here for a second, and then go rename to common UI. That should go away in a second. So I no longer have that in this. Right, and then this needs to be now back. Could fix that one, but I think that's probably the only use case of it. So the nice idea is that I have a common one, and then only in specific screens will I override this. And again, so on something like this, I go input I should also go like protected what is this? What is it? Common UI actions. Then we'll go, yeah, common. We'll just equal the input manager input UI common UI. Okay. And so now I can just back over here as well and just do that. Here. Dot inventory screen. Back. There we go. So now at least I have a common flow. I should be able to manage this. Let's just edit all the existing screens that I did, and I just want to make sure that that all works nicely. And then we will continue from there. Actually, though, here. I want something specifically for pause menu. Which might seem weird because back and pause menu are maybe the same thing, but in controller context, it might not be. So that's why I want to. Alright, so they'll have the same binding, but that's fine. Although specifically, you know, that should be fine, because I'll do say pass in. Gen dot pause. Pause menu dot was performed. Just one second, I was just gonna check with the wife. Yeah. So if either of those are performed on the pause menu, then we'll do that. And then yeah, I don't like any of this, so I'm gonna change this again to update. We're just changing this to an if. Common UI action dot pause menu. Okay, pause menu was performed this. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. I'm just gonna probably replace this every single line. Oh, Kirby. You need to go outside? Yeah, one sec. Ah. Hey, Maddie. Wanna come up? Get a treat? It's up there. What's up? Maddie. Come on.
Maddie. Oh, you silly doggy. Come here. There we go. What a silly girl. Okay. Setting a timer so I don't go too late. Okay. So this is game info. So this is code sheet. And this is inventory screen. And this is terminal screen. So there we go. Now we have those. We say FU. HUD's not going to exist anymore. We don't actually need any more custom things because it's a common UI button. So HUD, go bye-bye. Pause menu, go bye-bye. Terminal screen. Terminal screen actually has something. And so we're going to use that, up history, down history. Those are going to be used in terminal screen. But this is going to be common y action dot back was performed this frame. Then we do that. Otherwise, I guess I still got to have this for lower down here. But seems like my music has also stopped. Continue playing, please. Wanna play this one though? Okay, let's do. Okay. Coffee. Make my mind work better. Okay. Okay. What's happening here? 116. Oh, 1 second. Yep, and that would not been good. Okay, so that actually makes me a lot happier. I need to. I shouldn't say anything though before I click play and test it. It works. Okay. That still is also really ugly, and I don't know if. Can I see if. Does that still happen if I just like normally play and I'm not like compiling? So I like really don't like that. Let's see, like if the
Might have to figure out something around that, but okay. Huh. That works. That works. Terminal screen. Right. Actually, that makes sense. Because it only had back, I need to go common UI action dot terminal screen dot was perform this frame. There we go. Okay. Seems like though that actually does have basically the functionality that I want. Where the common UI still exists. I guess I didn't check if the up and down history worked. That is the only other thing I need to make sure still works. Guess let's just verify it does. And I just need to go through all the other screens that I need to do and make sure they work too. Okay. Yeah, so it was in here. So now this works. Okay, sweet. And then if I type in yeah, so those work. And then yeah, so let me do other things. Sweet. Okay. That actually seems to be what I want. Still not really happy with this mouse settings. But what can I do to make this like a little better, maybe quicker? Right, because they times it by smooth delta time. That's how they basically do it to make it not crazy. But and even smooth it by another thing. Divided by device. Hmm. I kind of want to try this. Oh. I think I said like the other day that I was done doing this because I didn't want to spend so much time on it, but it's gonna bother me. And just as I was getting progress on something else, I'm gonna get distracted again, but hey, it's what it is. It's my game. I can do what I want. Okay. I want to see. What does that do? I just want to know what is community screen DPI. This is the actual DPI of the screen or physical. What is DPI? Dots per inch. Number of ink droplets. Right. Well, eventually, I do want to do it. I just want to like this is the delta. Like the player looking is the main thing that doesn't work the same way as it used to work in the old Unity system. And I just want to get it back to how it used to feel. Kirby is back, I guess. Oh god, okay. It's inverted. How did I invert it? It's only the Y is inverted though. That's what the weird part is. I swear, Maddie heard the ding sound and then looked up at the treats. Like she knows that that sound means I get Treatos. Here you go, Kirby. Get one more. I'll give you. I actually got to restock on these soon. You guys are eating up through this. What a cute little doggo. All right. There we go. that. I want to see if that.
And then looked up at the trees.
1 second.
Like she knows.
Okay, yeah, sweet. Just trying to get a clip for that. For some, I shouldn't say for some reason. I know the reason. My best performing like YouTube shorts are just ones with dogs in them. That's people aren't here for me. They're here for my dogs. I know it. I understand it. I accept it. It's fine. Yeah, why is my good boy. I don't know why it's inverted as soon as I do this divided by. Because I would think that that would only happen if... Yeah. I don't know why. Actually, let's... Actually, because I have... Oh, I randomly clicked that. Okay. That would make sense. Okay. It's functioning as intended. But... it's a little sensitive now. My wife's stealing my phone, which means she's trying to buy something. She needs to look at something that she wants to buy, but might not buy. That's what she's doing. Okay. Let's just check. Flare. Is it... I did change your horizontal key. The dog falling out of the bed is too adorable. Yeah. It's like not even me being a lumberjack is more interesting than the dog falling out of the bed, you know? So sensitive. It's interesting, like it's sensitive, but it's also like... This is kind of like what I would expect a very sensitive thing to be. If I go this like 0.4... Surprisingly, this is not making much of an effect. Okay, now it's actually finally feeling like it did something. I guess that kind of works. I mean, it feels better than the smooth time way, but I want to check if I go DPI. DPI is normally though it's specific. Oh my god. Kitty supposedly Karaz's mom is subscribed to my YouTube channel just for dog shorts. Well, I guess I'll get another one today for. Yeah, it's just me doing something with the dog, I guess. So DPI is pixels per inch. So I would actually need to divide this, I think. He's really good. He's sniping. Mostly good. Alrighty. Should also get better at remembering. I can do this. You can. My mic wasn't in the way. You would see him better. I need to do that more when I actually like feed the dogs. So I just need to set it up so that triggers. Yeah, since she's feeding them, I'll give you guys better dog view. Yeah. Yeah. Snap. Snap. Alright, okay. That is still very sensitive. And this is at, yeah, this is at 1. She's definitely quite bad at English and definitely not into game dev, but dog language is universal. That is a truth, yeah. Okay. Ooh, I'm spinning so much. Okay. So why? So if I'm dividing this, that makes this number smaller. Most likely. What if I times it? Just curious. I'm gonna tweak this a little bit more, and then I'll try to get back to. All right, sure. I mean, it's almost nearing the time that I should find somebody to write out to. Load game. Load game. So it's sensitive, but it's actually not too bad. Like, I wonder if I go to player and I just like by default go like 0.5, 0.5. Yeah, that actually feels about right. About right for me, at least. Which probably means to a lot of people that's probably too sensitive, but. Actually, probably still, I don't know, maybe a little too sensitive for me. Okay. I feel like DPI is not really doing anything. It seems like it was still about the same as it was before. So that's not a whole lot of good stuff. But basically what I'm going to do, final change, and then I'm just going to leave it. So private, I want to say vector to screen size divisors. Isn't there? No, don't get distracted. And in start, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dot new x. I guess equal. I can just go equals new vector 2 1 divided by screen dot width. And 1 divided by screen dot height. And then I think there's I thought there was a Unity thing for Unity on screen dimensions change. I thought for sure there was an actual thing. thought for sure they had something. This like is change. Okay, well that's in mine. Okay, well, that's not useful. Okay, well, whatever. Slight issues if you like resize the screen, but I might even just do it here and update settings. we'll put, oh, you can just put this in here. Because I think this gets called every single time the settings screen changes. So if you change settings, this would probably get called. And then I can just use that here. And instead do multiplication. Slightly faster. Okay. So we go XX, there we go. And then I go character FPS. What is it? FPS. There. I always screw up the name of this. We'll go 0.1 and 0.1. That's the base. All right, we'll play that. We'll just make sure it works, and then we'll go and do a raid out while I wrap up some stuff. Still gotta go through every single other screen though still and make all that work, but shouldn't be the worst. Should be able to manage it. Blue game. They have too many audio listeners. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay. I mean, I might personally bump it up, but well, it's just the time that I wrap up is consistent, right? And the time that you probably arrive home is fairly consistent. So I don't know. I think that's probably more likely. Okay. So there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it there. I'll do some of the random silly just changing the screens off stream while I finish up and upload and everything, but we're gonna go and say hello to the Mr. Foolbox because he's raiding and he was here before, so why not we go and raid him back and then say hello. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. I'm gonna. Oh crap! What did I just do? Whoa! What is this? Why is this? They just changed the UI here, I guess. Okay. Well, let's just start the raid then. And yeah, we'll go raid a full box. They must have just upgraded this UI. I think Fox Hollow told me about this UI once, and yeah. I don't. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Did I? All right, I'm raiding. We're raiding. Okay, sweet. All right. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye now. You even took the scenic route. I just saw that. All right. Well, see ya.
Let's see this. Risky biscuit. Risky biscuit. Hello. How are you doing? How did your post go? We're watching me explode. I like it. I like it, Ryu. Backflip and then.
It looks fucking great.
Boom.
It looks so good. You, Jesus Christ. I didn't fit so well.
I love it. I love it. If you guys don't know about Rayun stuff, you should. Oh, I'll do Risky Biscuit first because that makes more sense. They just rated. If you guys don't know Risky Biscuit, you should go look them up. They're making a horror game where you do Morse code. It's not exactly my thing, but I know it's gonna be the thing of a lot of people. So you should go help them out. Wishlist their game. You know, they're a cool dude, cool people all around. But yeah, thanks for the raid, Risky. Really appreciate it. You're making Fool's Paradox?
Kirby is
What?
back, I guess.
I'm gonna add an NPC to my game that just spams LOLOL. I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh god, okay.
I'll add a new disease called LO disease, and this NPC has that disease. Is there diseases in your game? Or you're just gonna add randomly disease? Kura Ash. Christ. Thank you for the... Thank you. Hello. How you doing? The fact that you wanted to sit down
Maddie
and
heard
me
the
redeeming
ding
Stan,
sound
that is called torture.
And then
That is
looks up
true.
at the treats.
I should sit
she
down now.
knows
Because there's nothing in the redeem
That
that says how long I should stand. So I'm gonna sit down now. And you won't be able to make me stand for at least a little bit. So, yeah, I need to sit down a little bit. My post was posted. Nice.
Alright.
So we gotta run instantly after the raid. Sitting in a parking garage. Alright. It's a disease in the lore. It only exists in those who care about the look. Hello. No disease in the actual code. Or anything like that.
swear
There's only bugs.
Maddie heard the ding sound.
Blockshop
and
is
then
going to
looked
have
up at the
diseases
treats.
too?
Like,
It's
she
only gonna
knows
affect
that
your mind. It's a
that
disease
sound
that will
means
make
I
you
get
want to
Fritos.
play the game more.
You go, Kirby.
It's gonna be an addiction. Blockshop addiction. It was so low in the box. Yes. 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 Alright. But yeah, I don't know how your post did. Where is that? Here? Here. Your post probably did good. I'm sure it did good. Risky. Oh, 6. That's fine. That's alright. I thought it's supposed to be picked up. But I know you can also post it on their post. There's like a post you can post it on. But I looked at the message and no one kind of like do anything. 6 likes, 45 views. Shrug. Yeah, you know. Yeah, social media. It's like, it's not always will like